I'm Brandon Olavarria from Wellington High School. You were the only bully I've ever had. You were my monster. I was only 7, so really what could I do? Where I saw light, you casted shadows, and shadows could never save me from a pain this deep. In class, I sported bruises, confused with laughs I'd get from fellow students. On my fist-split lip, I'd lie and say I tripped. In guidance, they asked me for your name, but there was nothing I could say because Mom didn't raise a snitch. You were the only bully I've ever had. You were my monster. And I lost sleep counting my black and blue markings while others counted sheep, and all my friends said they helped me fight you, but I didn't believe that David had beat Goliath, and I don't know what drove you to terrorize a terrified child, because when you peered into his eyes, you knew he was bruised, but you gave him scars with I hate yous, cable cords on whiskey nights, your favorite crowbar. You were the only bully I've ever had, and you were my father. On nights when you spent too much time with Jack Daniels, you'd come home fuming with rage, so I took center stage knowing you'd attack me. That was kind of my way of defusing the bomb, because I know I could take a right hook from you, but I didn't know about Mom. You'd already done enough. She gave you everything, and in return you gave her pain. She used to be sunshine with the brightest smile, so you give her cloudy eyes with a high chance of rain, and I absorbed it all. I was the drain, and ever since Mom met you, she's never been the same. She's never been to heaven, but thanks to you, she spent years in hell. She's never been to war, but has the soldier stories to tell. And when you wouldn't change because you were so deranged, we tried to flip the page, but after we left, no chapter was the same. My little sister began hiding in her own skin. Only a petal of the blossoming daisy she had once been. I've never seen a toddler so scared. And that confused me because you were no longer there. Then Shaban, your only daughter, whose happiness came from knowing that you loved her, came crying to me saying Daddy used to touch her. She said, Brandon, you were supposed to save me. You assured me you're my Superman. You promised you never let anyone hurt me. But you were her father and she trusted you. You were beneath us all, and that 4-year-old girl looked up to you. She loved you. Suicidal at the age of 4 as I held her hands and she screamed, Brandon, I can't do this anymore. Now I have to teach her that not all men prey on halos. Not all men are you. A man is something you could never be. A man is something you could never teach. It took Mom to do that. I will kill everything you've always been and become everything you never were. I will teach her that her scars are beauty marks, and in time, she will learn to wear them well. I will teach her that a broken crown can still color, like a broken heart can still feel, and not to be afraid to fly because people don't like your wings, because nothing tears a heart apart more than hearing a caged bird sing. I used to look under my bed for monsters, but now, at the end of every night, I look into the mirror to make sure I don't reflect you. Thank you.
Give it up for Brandon.